This is a video tutorial for the general use of the oxygen bomb calorimeter at Utah State University. Safety is a primary concern of MAA LabWorks. As such, you will be required to adhere to the following safety rules while working with the calorimeter. You must always wear gloves while working with the test samples. You must wear closed-toed shoes and full-length pants. Remove headphones and tie loose hair back. Do not place any unapproved materials inside or on top of the calorimeter. If you encounter any problems or have a question, please reach out to a student lab tutor for help. Before starting, make sure you have access to the following pieces of equipment: the PAR oxygen bomb calorimeter, an oxygen cylinder with the correct fittings, oxygen bomb combustion vessel, oxygen bomb jacket, distilled water and pipette, 2 type K thermocouples, benzoic acid tablets for standardization, electronic scale, fuse wire, caliper or ruler, and a stopwatch. Please be aware that each sample will take approximately 20 minutes to test. We'll start by setting up the calorimeter for the test. The PAR calorimeter needs to be connected to a water source and a power source. On the back of the calorimeter you will find 3 hoses. Connect the hose attached to the hot water pump to the sink faucet. Place the hose attached to the cold water pump in the sink with the 3rd larger hose. Do not worry if water does not flow through the largest hose during experimentation. The calorimeter is connected to a power supply by plugging the cord into a wall socket. Leave the calorimeter powered off for now. Next, we will prepare the combustion vessel and test sample. Begin by filling the jacket with exactly 2 kilograms of distilled water. Use a pipette for accuracy. Now we will prepare your test samples. Please work with a student lab tutor as you prep your samples. Some items, such as powders, cannot be ignited inside the calorimeter unless they are first pressed into a tablet. For the best results, your samples should also be turned into a capsule. When this is not possible, simply place the specimen directly into the dish. Next, we will set the fuse and sample in the combustion vessel. Cut a strip of fuse wire approximately 4 inches in length. Measure and record the actual length to use in your caloric calculations. Thread one end of the wire through the hole on one of the vertical rods extending from the combustion vessel's lid. Carefully thread the other end of the wire through the hole on the other vertical rod, making sure to leave slack in the wire. Press the dish into the ring between the 2 vertical rods. Drape the center section of the fuse wire into the specimen. Make sure the wire does not come in contact with the metal dish. Carefully lower the lid into the combustion vessel and seal shut. We will now charge the vessel with pure oxygen. The oxygen tank is located on the shelf under the calorimeter and should already have the proper fittings connected. If this is not the case, please reach out to a student lab tutor. To begin, place the brass piece from the oxygen cylinder fittings on the inlet valve of the combustion vessel. Make sure the brass tail is pointing upwards. Close the outlet valve finger tight. Open the oxygen cylinder using the silver knob. Fill the vessel to 20 atmospheres by slowly turning the black knob. Do not pressurize the vessel over 25 atmospheres. When the large dial reads 20 atmospheres, open the outlet valve on the combustion vessel and let out the air. After the hissing has stopped, close the valve finger tight. Charge the vessel to 20 atmospheres again using the black knob. To remove the brass piece, depressurize the hose by pressing the black lever located on the cylinder fittings. Once the large dial reads 0 atmospheres, you are safe to remove the brass piece. Next, place the combustion vessel in the jacket using the specialized tongs. Be careful not to remove water from the jacket while you do so. Place the jacket in the calorimeter. Make sure you line up the 3 indents with the corresponding spots in the calorimeter. Connect the firing electrodes to the combustion vessel. Once again, be careful not to remove any water. Close the calorimeter and lower the thermocouple into the jacket water. We will now turn on the calorimeter. Start by turning the faucet to cold. Next, flip the switch located on the bottom left of the calorimeter. The system will need to stabilize before we ignite the sample. Using the thermocouple located to the left, check the temperature of the insulating tank. When the temperature of the insulating tank has stabilized, the system is ready for detonation. Press and hold the ignite button for 3 seconds. If the detonation was successful, the red light will light up. If the light doesn't light up, try again. You will start your stopwatch when the ignition light flashes. Collect your data from the thermocouple to the right. Once the temperature has stabilized, the data collection is complete, and you can stop your stopwatch. When the combustion process is complete, power off the calorimeter and remove the jacket and combustion vessel from the calorimeter. Clean the jacket and the combustion vessel thoroughly before conducting another test. Please reach out to a student lab tutor if you have any further questions.